Is completing a dissertation a requirement at GCU?
All students in the PhD, EDD, and DBA degree programs must complete a dissertation prior to graduating. This is found in the GCU Policy Handbook.
Will GCU allow me to do a mixed method study?
GCU students can do a mixed method study. However, due to the complexity of this method, novice researchers will be advised not to use it.
Will GCU allow me to do my dissertation on servant leadership?
GCU students can do their dissertation research on servant leadership. However, this topic has been consistently researched, so finding a new gap could prove to be difficult.
Will I be able to modify a validated quantitative instrument?
GCU dissertation template clearly states that previously validated instruments used for quantitative research cannot be modified unless there is prior research evidence to support the modification. Modifying it will invalidate the instrument.
Can I use research done outside of the United States?
GCU students can use research done in any country. However, research done outside the United States may not be as easily generalized. International research must also comply with all regulatory guidelines within the country and have all appropriate authorizations.
If my prospectus has been approved, can I start collecting my data now?
No. Before collecting data, students must first receive full committee approval, AQR approval, and IRB approval of the dissertation proposal. Collecting data in advance of IRB approval is a serious research ethics violation and may result in a code of conduct or other academic consequences.
Since my data belongs to me, can anyone request to see it?
To ensure reliability and integrity, members of the Office of Dissertations and Research can request to see all supporting data.
If I include a survey with my interviews, am I doing a mixed method study?
Not necessarily. Qualitative studies can have a quantitative component and vice versa, without creating a mixed method study.
What minimum length is required in Chapter 2 of the dissertation for AQR to accept it for review?
30 pages is a guideline which stems from what would be an expected to do a comprehensive, high-quality review of the literature. The expectation is for learners not to focus on number of pages, but rather producing a Chapter 2 that reflects a deep understanding of the research, literature related to his or her topic.
Does my dissertation research need to be related to my degree?
Learners must select a dissertation topic that is related to their degree and emphasis.
Will GCU allow me to develop my own instrument for my quantitative study?
Developing and validating a research instrument is very complicated and time-consuming. Learners should not attempt to do this concurrently with completing the dissertation research.
If I got an A on my prospectus during my second residency, why is my chair telling me I need to make significant revisions to it?
The prospectus, proposal, and dissertation are iterative documents. It would be surprising if you did not have to make significant revisions to your prospectus once you begin working with your chair.
If I am getting conflicting feedback from my residency instructors and my chair, who should I listen to?
You should listen to both of them. As a doctoral level researcher, one of your primary tasks is to synthesize sometimes conflicting feedback from professors.
What should I do if my committee asks me to shorten my prospectus?
The prospectus rubric states that the prospectus should be between 7 and 10 pages long, so you should follow the guidance from your committee.
If I talk to students at residency who are allowed to choose their chair and methodologist, why can't I?
GCU chairs and methodologists are selected using a process to align student interest with chair expertise.
Why is IRB now saying there are issues with my sample?
Guidelines for sample selection are defined during city training. The guidelines must be followed explicitly prior to conducting any research.
Will the first 3 chapters of my dissertation be reviewed during Level 5 Dissertation AQR?
During Dissertation AQR Level 5, all 5 chapters of the dissertation are reviewed.
How should a disagreement with AQR be handled?
There may be disagreements during the AQR process. Disagreements should be dealt with professionally and, when necessary, supported with research.
Will AQR fix the documents I submitted?
AQR is not an editing service and should not be viewed as such. Documents submitted to AQR should be of publication standard.
Can I modify the scales and instruments that I use from other studies?
No, those instruments are validated in literature and must remain unchanged.
Is archival data accepted by IRB?
Archival data is accepted by IRB.
Will IRB allow me to do a study using students under 18 years old?
Students under 18 years are a protected class, so gaining approval from all parties, for example, parents, students, and school districts, could be difficult. Any study that involves a protected class undergoes a full IRB review by all members of the Institutional Review Board, which typically takes between 30 and 60 days. Learners must build this additional time into their project plans.